if he is gonna just go all in. But okay, so the attack has been parried, and it actually did a lot of damage. I didn't suspect that it would, but he did lose all of his forces. Sung-ho does not have any forces on the ground, and he's probably gonna actually change into Reavers. Well, I say probably, but he has a robotics facility, so he is gonna get some Reavers. Is he gonna switch completely to that build, or is he just gonna get some Reavers for defense and to push on Kong? Okay, so he's putting some more zealots in, but this is just harassment. He's not a real serious attack. He's gonna put a few zealots in each base, and he should have been focusing the drones, because if you're gonna kill 2 Zerglings, that's not that great. But if you kill a drone, you don't. The Zerg does not just lose the drone; he loses the mining time that is associated with the. So there's the cost of the replacement of the drone, but there's also the time lost mining that's pre-built into the drone. He has the +1 on his Corsairs, and he's gone for this late Corsair Reaver, kind of like almost a fake Corsair Reaver, because he's only going to have a little bit. He's not gonna go for a lot of Corsairs and a lot of Reavers. He's just gonna have like one shuttle with Reavers and a bunch of Corsairs, and then he's gonna switch into mass ground later. And if wow, the Lurker actually spots it. Usually you see other burrowed units spotting, but in this case the Lurker spots, and those Hydralisks are gonna try to be as. I thought he would make the Hydras go on top so that they would snipe that shuttle, but he didn't notice it, and the shuttle comes in to an undefended Zerg base, and oh my god, he's getting all the drones, and I don't think that the next shot is going to come off. He's going to dud, but he's getting a lot of drones with his zealots, and he's going to get more drones with the expansion, although that shot's going to dud. And he's getting the overlords with his Corsairs meanwhile as well, and those zealots are still in his main, killing some gas drones. Oh, the shuttle goes down with the Reaver! So now Sung-ho does not have the Reaver. Well, he has the Reaver in his base, but now it's been shifted entirely to defense, because he does not have a shuttle to carry it around, because Reavers are semi-useless without shuttles. Blizzard meant for Reavers to be defensive units, that's why their move speed is so slow, but they're used offensively because of the shuttle. And oh man, the Scourge, they perfectly trained themselves on different Corsairs. I think that was pretty good fast cloning. That was not a coincidence. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, and I think Sung-ho is in a bit of trouble, because he lost his Corsairs, he lost his Reavers, and now his pure Zealots are gonna have to try to kill a bunch of Zerglings and Lurkers, and so far they're doing okay, but Calm is gonna macro up, and he's gonna eventually have a very large army, and while Sung-ho is not gonna have nothing but zealots. That's what he's building so far. He has a bunch of speed lots, and let's see if this attack actually succeeds, because he's doing like a speed lot Reaver type of build. He's gonna try to break the Sunkens, and that Scourge did not do anything, and he switches into Mutalisk after killing the Corsairs. So now those Reavers are not going to do any damage. They're going to get picked off by the Mutalisks of Calm, and those Zealots, they're going to do some damage, but they're going to die eventually once the Mutalisks kill the Zealots, and his attack will be a complete failure. He's going to do he's definitely going to do some damage, but he's definitely not going to do as much as he hoped because of those Mulisks, because, you know, obviously Speedlots cannot hit Mulisks, and that's the problem that he had. He had no Dragoons. Usually when you go, you know, build with ground plus Reavers, you go, and then he uses Burrow to hide his drones, which is brilliant by Calm, you know. And if he had gone something like Dragoons and Reavers, he would have been slightly more successful. And he lost his Observer that he brought to kill the drones that are burrowed, but he got that Scourge. And the Mulis are now going into Sanho's base, and that one cannon is not going to do anything, although that Storm might do something. And then the Dragoons are forced to defend, but he's going to lose a few Dragoons to the Mulis because they're so clumsy, and they're just going to go one by one, and they're not gonna do that much damage to the Mulisks. And look, see, he's forced him to. Calm has forced Sanho to transfer his probes to his expansion, which is not only mining time loss, but he also lost a few probes in the process as well, and he lost a Dragoon. So these Mulisks have been worth their weight in gold, not only killing a bunch of Zealots, but also going to be harassing every single base of Sanho. And Sanho is not going to be able to set up his expansion even at the main, because the Mulisks they've killed the probe that went there to make the expansion, and you can see the Overlord that is used for stacking those Mulisks, and they're getting unstacked because the Overlord has entered the magic box of the Mulisks. The magic box being the closest you can be in terms of stacking. If the Overlord is too close, the Mulisk won't stack. And oh man, the shuttle is gonna get picked off, and it dropped off one of the DTs, but you know, he might have as well just sent those units out and have them die instead of trying to save them in the shuttle. But then again, he couldn't have known that the Mulisks are that close, and now he has to pull off his probes yet again, losing more probes, and he could have picked off that High Templar, but okay. So Sanho is coming in for an attack, and those High Templars are getting killed by the Lurker, and he's forced to waste a Storm. And those High Templars are getting killed by the Mulisks. Oh, and he has to self-storm, and he loses all the High Templars. Well, he actually has the ones that were killed by getting killed by the Lurkers, but he's lost a lot of High Templars, and he doesn't have that many troops. And while he has 3 bases, and 3 base purpose is still pretty scary, I'm gonna give the advantage to Calm in this game. He's getting harassed a lot harder than Sanho is, even though the DTs I think did some damage there. And okay, so Sanho is moving out to try to stomp down the expansion, but I think those Mulisks are gonna take care of that. You know, they're gonna kill that Dragoon, and